Bender tossed the dog fossil into the magma, and Fry immediately stripped off all his clothes, trying to retrieve his beloved dog. He sprinted forward desperately, his steps as resolute as the puppy's had been 1,000 years prior. It was the second day after Fry had gone missing, and Seymour began searching everywhere. He didn't miss a single spot that carried Fry since supermarkets, barbershops, amusement parks. Finally, he spotted Fry inside the cryogenic chamber. He howled loudly at his owner, but the staff thought he was a mad dog and called Fry's parents. Without a second thought, the couple took hold of Seymour and turned to leave, completely oblivious that Fry was right beside them. 1,000 years later, in the present, Fry was held back by his friends as he collapsed into tears, staring at the magma pool. Seeing this, Bender was overcome with guilt. As a robot, his emotions weren't as rich as a human's, but in that moment, he finally understood just how deep Fry's love for Seymour was. To make amends for his mistake, Bender jumped straight into the magma. The extreme heat began to tear his body apart. Fry gazed into the pool, and a familiar feeling washed over him, the heartache of losing a friend. Just then, the ground started shaking violently, and Bender burst out of the earth, holding Seymour in his hand.
Bender!
The professor flipped a switch, and a drill inserted into Seymour's body, ready to start the cloning process. As the genes were extracted, the computer displayed information indicating that Seymour was 15 years old. Fry was utterly shocked. Seymour had only been 3 when he left.
Stop the cloning!
He grabbed a wrench in a hurry and shut down the cloning program. Fry said that after he'd been gone, Seymour had lived out a full life. 12 years had passed, and Seymour had probably forgotten him long ago and moved on to a brand new life. What Fry didn't know, though, was that Seymour had never forgotten a casual remark he'd made. Seymour had just stayed right where he was, braving wind and rain, until he grew old and frail, until he died still waiting for Fry.